Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I hope the audio is working. You have some game audio, and we got some my voice. Just okay, like no game audio. I thought. Wait a minute. Video. How about this? No? No game audio?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now. 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Colts going up against the Titans. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth.
Divisional round. Who knows? They will actually win. Actually be good this time.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome everyone to the Music City, just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between
I'm really hoping for a better outcome.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny.
Okay, so is there echo right now? I cannot hear anything. I swear I turned everything off. So.
And they'll go on the ground.
Look at that.
Down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
When that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Finding time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure.
Oh, it's like lagging.
Diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got a key just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Finding time. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. He just tossed it away.
2 plays in.
And what he was hoping for there is this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now this is a good one. And they'll be let out by the quarterback. This is very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not frozen. No, I'm not. No, I'm not frozen. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Do as a quarterback on the field, but I also do as a quarterback on the field, but I also
Okay. I'm gonna go try again. No. It's still doing that. Could. Test. Test. Testing. It's fine. Okay, well, okay, so let's try this, I guess. Oh, we're on defense. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Back to the game. Hopefully we get some nice gameplay action, even though
they'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Too good. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Starting off great.
Tackle there with a slide.
Like nice quarterback action, you know. Moving up in the pocket. I like the realism. I mean, unfortunately, I can't make it so that he doesn't slide. Like that's just in the game.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second right up the gut. Second down, following this one inside the 35.
Some runs are blocked so
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second right up the gut. Second down, following this one inside the 35.
some runs are blocked
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second right up the gut. Second down, following this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second right up the gut. Second down, following this one inside the 35. It's a gain of 17 that time, and that'll be good for a Tennessee first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman with
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerve. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we
play. Okay, so now I'm adding my voice.
If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit.
Crazy plays go on.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. We have played a quarter here in this AFC divisional playoff. 3-0 is our score.
He had that crazy play to just throw it in the middle. He saw right there. And
this presentation of the NFL
caught it, but he has to like fall down to catch it. So he
Snickers. You
could have scored a touchdown. You're wide open.
Snickers satisfies.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight... They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Watch the curl! Watch the curl! Feels right! Feels right! I got you! Let's go!
He'll drop to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Back to throw again. Finding time. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, surveying the field. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Watch left. Watch left. Here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Lucky.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Their dangerous wide receiver with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good to make it 17-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. come the Titans now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Another pistol look here. And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Titans are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Colts know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Titans have it at the 7. Colts going to take down the QB here. This ends up with a short loss in yardage. Later on the drive, Jones is going to push his way to the QB here. This will go as a loss of 5. Third and long. The quick pass and completion is made, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. They go ahead by a field goal. Titans lined up at the 28. Completion will be made here to a wide open man, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. So that's going to do it for us. We'll send you back now to field level for some more playoff football.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what it... Adjustments were made in that locker room. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On first down, Luck. A dump off here for Gore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. One receiver left, two to the right. Back to throw again. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Let's go!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal.
With that kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
That's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1. Now from back at the 5. This is third and goal.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the... Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
All right, here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And the Titans getting set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Back to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
To throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And the penalty now makes it 1st and 20. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Tuck it and run. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, got them short of the marker. So that's a big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now. And
while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see. They'll go with a ground attack here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's able to take the... And another timeout taken by the Colts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
They'll run the option left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Eddie Pleasant in on the stop.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Yo. I hope it doesn't loop. But I want to see this. Just Stone kind of cooled off. He did pretty good. I think he had like 3 carries for like 20 yards, but then he kind of off. Cedric had a couple runs that were pretty good. Kale, 7 receptions, like so many receptions, so few yards. The possession receiver. You know, Jeff Roy, 3 touchdowns. 6 for 97. Seb right behind, 5. Just Stone, I don't know how he had so many catches. Kind of weird, I guess. Arthur, Jackson, Dennis, there you go. Gotta look at that blocking stats. Oh yeah, that's it. So, yeah, Jeffrey, okay. So let's see, we're playing conference championships. It's either Look at that. Look at that. Rematch. Except now we got the real sliders and real rosters. Dude, you can check out the fake Twitter feed.